Throughout human history, the pursuit of the ultimate in taste has never ceased. Peking roast duck, a delicacy with over 300 years of history that is made through over 30 meticulous processes, is a Chinese state banquet dish. Meanwhile, French foie gras, made with 7 days of marination and over 10 delicate processes, is recognized as one of the 3 main delicacies in the world. Through exchanges and mutual learning, Chinese and Western cuisine have undergone a magical transformation, greatly enhancing the culinary experiences of people worldwide.
这人挑鸭子去找这火，让它低着点了，它这肩膀在那儿容易上色了吗？边去，哎，对，这么，对，往后撤，哎，对，侧照右脯，哎，对。烤鸭子不敢使火，不行，它不亮，它不油逼不出来。
Peking duck master Wu Yubo, 66 years old, is a 6th-generation inheritor of open oven-style Peking roast duck. Having passed his retirement age, Wu still comes back to his restaurant when he has the time.
我是1975年呢，在前门烤鸭店呢实习，那会儿呢就分到烤鸭班了，那就学做烤鸭了。一晃这几十年到现在呢，自己40多年了。以前叫烧鸭呢，烤鸭后来形成的。明清两朝代，御膳房它这么共同。咱们发展研制出这个，咱们这烤鸭的。
The original Peking roast duck came from Nanjing during the Ming Dynasty, and it has a history of more than 300 years. In the 19th century, Peking roast duck spread from the imperial family to the masses and developed into 2 major schools: Menlu, a closed oven style, and Gualu, open oven style.
北京鸭是全身羽毛洁白，而且身宽体阔，特别漂亮。它的而且是必须得。有脂肪肥才适于烤制。
Peking duck, with its high body fat, is the standard material for a Peking roast duck.
Action！
大家好，我是安闹闹。今天我要做一个法式鹅肝，我要做一个中法鹅肝，好不好？我要用鹅肝和山楂。
Every day after breakfast, An Nao Nao and his wife Chong Chong start shooting short videos about food. Food influencer An Nao Nao from France has lived in China for 10 years. He and his wife Chong Chong were connected by food, and now they use food as a stage to share the production process and the story behind each dish with their audience.
So I create videos for regular Chinese people who want to learn how to bake bread, make quiche, make salads, make healthy Western food at home.
Although An Nao Nao is not professionally trained, he enjoys cooking at home with natural raw food materials for his family.
I started my culinary journey like most people with my mom in the house kitchen. So she used to help me to let me break the eggs, make a salad sauce, etc.
鹅肝是比较丰富的味道，山楂是非常的解腻，是酸酸甜甜的，所以它们两个一起会很搭。
Foie gras really is a very popular dish overall France, mostly for special occasions, birthdays and parties and Christmas. I remember when I was a young kid, my father used to make the foie gras at home. The Peking roast duck, I love it. I think it's delicious. The meat is very, very flavorsome. The skin is crispy, it's baked in the oven, it's very traditional and it's a stunning dish. I think that both the traditional Peking roast duck and the French foie gras, they both have elements of tradition, high attachment to these dishes. I think one other element is that they both have this interesting combination of meat and fat.
The original French foie gras is believed to be from the Périgord region in southern France. Traditionally, foie gras was a symbol of class and pride for the ancient royal family. Foie gras, the French dish made of goose liver using a delicate cooking method together with caviar and truffles, is known as one of the world's top 3 delicacies. Tsai Min is a chef from a Western restaurant in Beijing with over 30 years of experience. The restaurant he works at specializes in making traditional French foie gras.
各个大西餐店呀都有鹅肝这道菜，为什么只有法式餐厅能把这个菜做得这么好呢？工艺啊，包括我们用的器具啊，都是当初从法国带过来的。然后他那儿有什么，我们这儿就有什么。我们做的就是品质，让大家还是吃到以前的原汁原味的东西。
In pursuit of the most authentic French foie gras flavor, Tsai Min has an extremely high standard for the ingredients.
鹅肝呀，当初选的是朗德鹅，脂肪含量在45%到60%之间，属于一个肥鹅肝。但是它这里含了好多全是不饱和脂肪酸，微量元素特别多，对人身体非常有益。
In terms of preparing the goose liver, Tsai Min is also experienced.
小扇叶，切这肝3刀，第1刀不要切断，第2刀片开，展示出来。看好，血管出来了，这是一个大血管，这边还有一个，我认为是剃跟浸泡是最关键的。你不剔除这些筋膜，不剔除这些血管，它的腥味啊，它的脏气味去除不干净。它剃完了以后，它还是一个整块的干叶，看了吗？它不烂，它不像那个是那么烂，它整块的干叶还是特别棒。
In traditional French foie gras preparation, marinating is an important step. After deveining, the goose liver must be marinated in both milk and wine for 48 hours.
浸泡还要有含单宁高的红酒去浸泡，还要选择这全是牛奶去浸泡。在浸泡的时候需要的温度，这是最关键的。
After 4 days of marination, the goose liver is ready to be roasted in the oven.
后期制作的就是这个烘烤的温度，一定是隔水，这是一个关键。再有一个，我们烤的时间可能是高温30分钟啊，低温20分钟啊，有一个严格要执行的程序在里面。
While Tsai Min is making authentic French foie gras, Wu Yubo is also checking on his apprentices' homework.
这钩一直要对着这中线，看见吗？这钩挂的就比较标准了，你知道吗？还不歪，有的时候挂歪了呢，它这么着歪了。不碰到这偏一点啊，到时候你烤着就费劲，你不怎么不弄怎么不是？我总结说是5大程序，35流的步骤。
Mature Peking ducks will be processed, pumped up, and prepared through over 10 steps and become shiny and smooth raw material ready to be dry hung in the air drying room again before it is roasted.
15度啊，15.6，来看看里边。因为现在晾的比如挺好的，我挺干的。要往车上装的时候，你说也别往多了装，少来一点，多来2个。现在生意又咱们这晾坯是按自然环境哪个季节最好？春秋这2个季节最好，因为它这个地不冷不热，又有风，空气又干燥，就模拟春秋这个气候，咱们制造出这么一个建造出这个晾坯间。
Under a temperature of 18 degrees Celsius, a raw Peking roast duck must be air dried for 30 hours.
你晾的干不干，对于你后续的烤鸭的酥不酥、脆不脆、薄不薄啊，都上的颜色都有很大关系。
After air drying, the ducks will be blood drained, then put in the open oven with a long stick and get roasted. The most important step.
我们这根杆呢，这烤鸭杆呢，加上木头，再加上那只鸭子，全加起来，这一下得有个6斤多沉。烤鸭子烤的时候、燎的时候也得行云流水，这讲究步伐。 这个3只鸭子都碰炉盘了，轻柔一点，让人，对，你看这个意思，他看着让人看着飘扬。咱们这鸭子烤制20分钟以后吧，脂肪开始融化，变成油脂了。
The Peking Gualu-style roast duck, traditionally roasted over burning fruit wood, has a standard 45-minute roasting duration. Nowadays, in order to meet people's need for less fat, the standard has been increased to 60 minutes.
多烤15分钟，就让这个皮下脂肪呢更充分的融化一些，让它去流出体外。那么这鸭呢，它油脂就存在就少一点了。
Foie gras cannot be served right after the roasting. After being cooled for a day, it also has to be shaped, plated, and prepared in various ways.
百年经典的鹅肝坯，因为它属于凉菜头盘嘛，那一般都在10分钟之内。这会儿呢，食用口感是最佳的。
French foie gras is known as the best appetizer in Western cuisine. Its sophisticated flavor and rich texture will give you an unforgettable experience, while the classic Chinese dish, Peking roast duck, with its crispy skin and juicy meat, is also pure temptation.
因为咱们这个烤鸭出炉以后呢，油淋光亮，色泽枣红，然后咱们讲究吃热的。刚出炉的鸭子，我呢下个3四片，抹上甜面酱一卷，然后搁着大葱条这么一卷，这会儿你有鸭肉的脂香味儿，是不是？荷叶饼的面香味儿，几种混合味儿在你口腔里，咱们有这么一块叫绝配嘛，是不是？这是最好的。
The exchanges and fusion of food cultures connect the East and the West, delivering different cultural experiences to each side of the world.
你好，我来买一个烤鸭，打电话了。
好的，是现在做还是稍微等一下？
现在可以吗？
可以的。
Today is An Nao Nao and Chong Chong's 10th wedding anniversary. In order to prepare a perfect dinner for his wife, An Nao Nao is buying their favorite food, Peking roast duck.
And I think the best demonstration of love is to provide the family with a good meal. So today I'm going to go and get a roast duck that she loves and make a good dinner. Tonight I'm hoping to serve not only this Peking roast duck that I'm going to buy, but I'm gonna have to put some of my love into the cooking. I cannot just serve food that I buy outside and just put it on the table. So I'm going to use half of the duck and try and transform it in a maybe French style, of adding some onions and carrots and celery. It's a base for a lot of French dishes. And the vegetables giving you some softness and juiciness. And I will also add a little bit of Chinese fermented black bean, because French food sometimes lacks this element of heat. In France, we like to use duck meat. I will use a combination of high heat caramelization and then low heat stewing to concentrate these flavors. So it really is a Western cooking style with the integration of Chinese ingredients.
In the world of Chinese cuisine, there are clever uses of Western ingredients and cooking techniques. Similarly, for Western food, Eastern seasonings and cooking techniques also inject new soul into traditional Western dishes.
Let's get to some more.
Our family here is half Chinese, half French. So the food that we make is often a fusion of these two countries. A lot of the French food has come from using spices from the Silk Road or from North African influences or Greek or Turkish influences. A lot of Chinese cuisine has a history from the Middle East. So all that we consider traditional was once an encounter of cultures.
From simply pursuing fat to enhancing taste and cooking methods and blending the food cultures of East and West, it's been one expedition after another for our taste buds. Whether it is the Chinese delicacies or the unique Western cuisine, what we taste is the blending of different cultures and the harmony and beauty of the world.